Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is you rolling?
Greg, I might be.
Metro!
We're going.
Futuristic Summer.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a futuristic year. It's fall, we got winter, spring, so it's going down.
Full circle.
Congratulations.
Man, I appreciate that.
Man, the work ethic of Metro Boomin, I already know, is crazy.
It takes a lot for sure.
Me and Rico used to talk about it years ago. Like, this boy is so focused.
Oh, yeah, Rick knows better than 99% of anybody, so.
The whole concept, now, you was doing the weekend records, of course, 21, Future, of course, and just so many projects, DJing, and just out of the blue, here comes Futuristic Summer.
Right.
What was on your mind?
Man, I was really, I had started working on my next solo album, and I was just doing that kind of in solitude for a minute, just doing that and just to myself. And I don't know, man. Like, that era was, I was in high school then, so that was my 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. So really a lot of music from back then, from growing up, is what I listened to, like in the car or in the gym or just wherever on my normal routine. So yeah, it just hit me. I was just like, man, we could really do this. Really just put something. It didn't even really start out as an idea for a mixtape. It really just in the beginning, I was just listening to everything that I was inspired by back then and just recognizing that the futuristic sound, I feel like that run was such a short run for like how incredible the music and the sonics and everything
crazy.
Around it was.
J Money, LA.
Crazy. You got J Money,
K-Rap.
LA. Dro, you know, you got Rich Kids,
of course,
TZ Dollar. You got. It was so much music. Future.
How did you come up with the artist that you were gonna put? Because you really went there. Like, so me doing what I do and understanding the game a little bit, I could see like there was a lot of paying homage and just a lot of paying respects to the people that you was looking at when you was blowing up, watching these guys go crazy.
Right. Yeah, man. I really just, I went to the roots with it instead of like trying to take the route of taking the idea of the sound and doing something else with it, like more like paying homage and getting to work with a lot of my heroes and the people that inspired to, you know, help, whether they knew it or not, make up the man you see today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was easy for me, man. Like, I came up a fan of Lay, J Money, Dro, like Rich
Guapo.
Guap, you know what I'm saying? And then it was also even easier because, and a no-brainer because a lot of the people on the tape are actually like, you know what I'm saying, my partners are people that I got love for, or, you know what I'm saying, we done came in the game and had our own growth and trials and tribulations together. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Guap from way back then. I know Shad from back when I was in high school. Shad was one of the first people to start rapping on my beats.
Wow.
Like, as soon as he left the Rich Kids, his first tape, I did the intro. And
Stop right there. Stop right there. Those two names right there. Let everybody know when it comes to the futuristic movement how important Guapo is with that. Run it up.
Man, Guap had a bunch of them, man. Like, it's one of them rare cases where you see somebody come from a group and then they go solo, and it's like, you know, a lot of times people go solo and they kind of don't, you know, hit the same, but it's like, man, when Guap went solo, it's just like, it's like it even elevated him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a bunch of solo records, like Run It Up. He had the, even way back then, the Crinad. Like, he just kept coming with
Kept
him.
going.
He kept coming
He's so
with him.
creative.
He is.
And Shad to God, like, people don't understand how important Shad is to the fabric of everything that goes on with the music, the swag, the whole nine.
Yeah, Shad is like he's a mastermind, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I love the dynamic. It's like they all respect him as like the mastermind and like just the big bruh, like you know what I'm saying, that could lead the ship, you know, and Shad's great at that. And, you know, even before this mixtape, I was already listening to all the stuff he's been putting out like in the past year and everything, and he's been on a real tear, man. Like Shad, like when it just comes down to rapping, bro, like he's one of the top. I put him top 5 in the city right now.
Oh, Shad crazy.
Just rapping when it comes to
we
rapping.
got a Rich Kid project coming out with me, Shad, and
oh
Wop.
yeah,
we already did it. We did it almost a year ago.
That's too hard. That's too hard.
Now go down the list of artists that's on this project.
Okay, so we got J Money. That was the first person I locked in with. Roscoe Dash. You know what I'm saying? Another big, huge part of it. Just even day to day in the studio, just bounce ideas off me and him. It's like, you know what I'm saying? He helped me steer the ship with this. Dro, you got, like we just said, Rich
Dro
Kid.
went crazy.
Man, Dro
went crazy.
Dro went nuclear, and like even laying the tape out like track list wise, that's why I feel like it was so cool for him to just have that moment of just that homage. Like he got his verse on Girls Wanna Have Fun. Then after that, you got the soon you got the Stealing All the Swag, WTF Going moment. And then Partying is just like really showcasing like one of the true pioneers and just, you know what I'm saying, OGs and fathers of all of this, you know what I'm saying? And more than just paying homage, just showing that like he hasn't missed a beat, he hasn't missed a step. More than anything, like I feel like he done elevated.
He going up.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and I feel like everybody recognized that, so it's great to see him get his flowers.
And his whole transition for what he went through to where he is.
Even on the personal side, like if you know about that story and just, you know, how inspiring that is. Like
super inspired. I've been telling him you got to put the book out.
Dro got to put a biopic out one day. Like just everything that, you know what I'm saying, just that we publicly know that he's been through. I can't imagine what he'd have been through, like just on his own. And I respect him and commend him for always being so vocal about, you know what I'm saying, his trials, tribulations, his shortcomings, and, you know, seeing where he is now, just inspiring others that they could overcome whatever they're going through as well.
All right, and YK?
Yeah, shout out to YK. See, we had to mix in the old school with the, you know what I'm saying, because at the same time, even before this tape, you know, you had people like her, Bunna
going crazy.
Pluto, like the girls, they were really like on the old sound already. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I wanted to make sure to have Bunna on the tape, YK, because it's like bridging the gap from what they doing right now to like revive that sound and just, you know what I'm saying, breathe life back into Atlanta, and just mesh that with a lot of the founders that like set the foundation to do what we're doing now.
The whole futuristic movement.
The whole movement, you know, we still got Baby on there. We still got, like I said, Lay, Walk on there a few times, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a list. Like, Flop went crazy. Man, so many people. 2 Chainz came in the 19th hour, on the 23rd hour.
No, he ain't gonna miss it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna miss it. He was saying that too. Like, he just pulled up one day. Yeah, he just pulled up one day just to really hear what we was doing. And you know what I'm saying? Wasn't even, because that's my boy for real, Virgo.
Yeah, Tit Curry at the buzzer.
Tit Curry, you feel me? And after I played him everything we had one time, he was just like, no, I'm not missing this. Like, basically like what you just said, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting left out this one. And he came and overly delivered. Everybody did, man. Like, the whole tape really made itself. I feel like it was just great vibes with everybody at the studio every day and everybody just contributing with no ego, with no, oh, what's this song for? Or what you about to do with this? Or can I use this for this? Or it was none of that. Everybody just like, Travis Porter, can't forget, you know what I'm saying? It was just everybody just showing that genuine love and camaraderie and just going in and out of booth. We had 3 studio rooms working at the same time. So, you know, we had producers up there at the same time with us. Shout out my brother DJ Plug, C-Note, Bobby Critical, Spins, of course. Like, you know, we all just at the studio every day, 3 rooms going at the same time. It's artists and producers going in and out of every room. Like, just not even like,
that whole thing.
Yeah, nah, we did. We got most of it. We did. So it's like, it was really magic, man. Like, it wasn't even no pressure, no ego. Like, oh, let me try to force my way on this song. Just really coming in, seeing what, you know what I'm saying, what niggas is doing, and oh, that sound cool, or somebody could just walk in and be like, oh, D'Angelo, this verse, man, I need you try a hook or this or that or that, and man, it was just beautiful, man. Like I'll never forget it, and I've always said this is definitely by far the most fun I've ever had making a project. You know what I'm saying?
Now, working with the bigger artists like Weeknd and all those artists, do you work with them like in the studio, or do they mostly send verses?
Oh, studio.
Studio?
I'm big on like just with everybody, whoever I'm working with, like studio. I don't really like sending stuff to work with people. Now, like sometimes if I need a verse from somebody on something and like the chord, the song is there, and schedules don't align, I could send it. But if I'm just going in with somebody and we cooking up for something, we cooking up for a project we're doing or I'm doing or they're doing, I really like to get in the room because I know that's how, just putting both our minds together, we could get the best out of what we trying to do.
Right, don't mess up the art. Yeah. Don't mess up the art. It's not science, it's art.
It's art, man. It's not science, it's art. You know, we just letting it flow, just a vessel. You know, I just let God work and I'm just a vessel. It just works through me in the flesh.
And you let God work too, because like, I mean, from winning BET Awards and Billboard Awards for collabs and for different projects and touring, DJing, like what's a weekend like in Vegas for the residency with Metro Boomin?
It's fun. Live is fun. It's cool. We have a great time. We usually, it's always a great show, you know, a great crowd. And DJing in Vegas is different than any other show I do in other markets because, you know, in Vegas, like, people are here from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. There's people from out of the country. Somebody be here from London. You got New York. You got Arizona. You got, you know what I'm saying? So it's just as a set as a whole, just finding that happy middle ground where, like, everybody's rocking the whole time, you know? So that's cool, you know. Vegas, it be lit, you know.
I'm popping out one week. You gotta let me know the next weekend.
Man, come on, hey.
I might come open up for you. Tear that
Open up,
thing
man.
down.
You got close. I got to open up for you.
I'm gonna come tear that thing down.
I got to open up for you.
Metro Boomin is in the building. Now, straight out of St. Louis, you went to Morehouse.
Yes, sir.
What was like that moment for the music that you was like, this is it?
Oh, man, I mean, I felt like that long even before that, you know, and that was a part of my plan to go to Morehouse so I could be down here closer to achieve the things I wanted to achieve, you know. Rest in peace, my mother. Back in high school, she used to drive me down here 9 hours here, 9 hours back, like every other month, you know, just so I could be down here and work in the studio with like the OJs, the Gucci's, like the Walkers, like, and just even just like build these long relationships that I had with these people that I look at like my brothers, like Southside and a lot of people like that. And man, just her even believing back then, I'm so grateful because, I mean, it's not like producing now, right? Like now it's like a thing that kids see like as another option, it's something to do, or like it's a lot more popular of a profession than it was 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back then it was more like the rapping or go to the lead type thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
people that knew about the business understood it, but it wasn't popular and glorified the way it is now.
Exactly.
Putting the tags on the records, I think, kind of really well blew it up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a number of things, but even for her to make those sacrifices back then on something that wasn't like you know what I'm saying, like what it is now is a blessing. And just from those trips and experiences, I knew that once I finished high school, this is where I wanted to live to further pursue my dreams.
I remember when your mom passed too. I didn't reach out to you because I know how overwhelming it is.
No, for sure.
With people hitting you, but I was talking about you on the radio and just praying for you and letting people know that we got to support you. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through that, man. 99. That was like one of the hardest times of your life.
For sure.
Like, you never think you're gonna.
Ain't nothing
Mama
gonna
ain't
ever
gonna
beat
be
that.
You don't never think Mama not gonna be here.
Right.
So
yeah.
I was on your shoulders, but
I appreciate that.
It's all for Mom.
It is, man. And now I just feel like I got another angel just working with me. You know, the biggest angel working with me and helping to protect me and cover me and guide me, you know. So I'm grateful for that. You know, it's hard. It's so hard just not having her. Like, it's the hardest thing I know I'm ever have to deal with. But
it's really like you have to learn to you grow into a space where you always gonna feel that, but you also grow into a space where you appreciate so much what she gave and what she did for you.
That's why I be having to think sometimes, because like, okay, yeah, you lost your mother when you were relatively young, but I'm still grateful for all the many 20-some years of love and care and guidance and wisdom that, you know, I was able to get from her, you know, versus like, what if I lost her when I was 8? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just be having to be grateful for that and just realizing and understanding that she could do more for me and my brothers and sisters up there than down here, you know?
How grateful are you for being in this space right now? Like, you're a very important part to the fabric, like what you do and what you mean to the culture, to not just producing, but DJing, and just as a human, you're so important to this culture. Because, you know, I know you from rolling through Wish and coming through the stores, getting sneakers and all that.
For sure.
Before the music blew up.
Way before.
So, like, what's your take on that?
It's a blessing, you know. I don't take it lightly. I take it more than anything as a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just being chosen by God and supported by the people to be in this position I'm in, I feel like it's my responsibility to take this position with gratitude and you know, do everything I need to do to the best of my ability to be a great role model, you know, because I know a lot of people say sometimes like, well, it's not my job to be a role model, but just knowing my position and knowing a lot of people that rock with me, and that a lot of my, I don't like the word fans, but a lot of my supporters.
I hate fans.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
Yeah.
But I never
Fans are not people.
I never liked that word. But
we all regular.
You feel me? Exactly. I feel like fans, it puts like, I don't like that. But a lot of my supporters are younger people or children. You know what I'm saying? Or like adolescent or like 13, 14. So I am very mindful of a lot of things I do, a lot of things I say, a lot of things I might share online, or
how you treat people.
You know, more than anything, how I treat people. Like, people are always so surprised every time I have a shoot, like a video shoot, photo shoot, anything. And before I leave, I go and shake and speak to every single person in the room. It don't matter if they over at catering, it don't matter if they over at sweeping up, it don't matter if they over at breaking down lights. And just every time, everybody just so shocked and stunned by it. You know what I'm saying?
That's mama.
That's what...
Character.
And this is why I was coming back to.
Let young people know, like young artists and producers, understand how important it is to hold yourself accountable and to build your character as a person and as a human, and how important that is to your talent. Like, people think it's just talent. They don't understand like the business, how you move. Like, everybody has a talent. Everybody has a gift. Sure. But some people think they so much talent than everybody else, and they don't understand, like, it's really not even about you.
It's not.
It's about how you treat other people.
How people remember you.
Exactly.
You know, that one interaction that somebody had with you. Like, even if you are tired or might have a bad day, this day one interaction with you, and it's a bad one. Now they just think this is who you are. You feel me? So, like, I feel like that character, it comes back around full circle, like you were saying, just with how my mother was raised me. And I was always this way before she passed, but even after she passed, I make an even more conscious effort to represent how I know she brought me up and not just be out here. You know, a lot of people, they might have been raised right, but they just run around acting like they ain't had no parents, they ain't got no common sense and no
Why ain't it out?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing your parents a disservice when they really did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? She overly did the right thing, the rightest thing. So, yeah, man, it's about how you treat people. Like you were saying, it's not all about the talent. Like, there's so many talented people, but you know that there's ups and downs in this game. You feel me? So, like, if you just relying on your talent and treat everybody like shit, and maybe one year you start to get kind of cold, like, nobody's trying to help you. Nobody's trying to sit down V103 and talk to you. Nobody's trying to, about your new whatever you're trying to do. Nobody's trying to lend you an olive branch or any kind of opportunities or help, you know. And I've seen it happen so many times, and I'm just...
To a lot of talented people.
To a lot of talented people. I've seen it happen in real time. I've seen the rise. I've seen the arrogance. Then I've seen they try to come back and be humble later, and it's like they don't really want to hear that now, because when you was hot, you was just shitting on everybody. I don't know if I cuss on here, my bad.
No, not really, but...
Yeah, my bad. I won't do it again. But yeah, man, I try to always just treat everybody with the utmost respect, and that's not to get anything in return. That's just
exactly
who I am.
No expectation.
No expectations.
It's like I'm giving from the heart. Like I'm a real giver.
Like it don't cost anything to be kind.
Nothing.
It costs nothing, and I feel like could have some of the most impact on your life and others.
So it's like people don't get it. Like for people with your vision and your understanding of it, a lot of artists don't even understand. It's all about the approach. It ain't even about the money for the track. It's about the approach. It's about how you present yourself, how we interact.
Right. Exactly. That's another thing. Like I always get a question running into somebody. They're like, "Man, we got money too, man. Like how much for a beat?" Like, and I always tell people like, if I had to even come up with a price, bro, I wouldn't even know what to tell you. Like I honestly wouldn't. They think you being funny, and they might. That's why I don't even like them conversations. Like I try to just direct them to somebody, because if I just tell you the real, you are gonna think I'm trying to play you, but it's not. I really wouldn't even know what to tell you, bro. Like how I make music. I love to work with artists and people who inspire me, because I feel like they make it easier for us to do what we need to do. Or being moved by. Like I feel like. Yeah, early in my career, like, we had a hustle. I used to sell beats. I had a burner phone. I used to tweet the number all day, like, come buy beats to all this, woo, back in them type days. But I feel like I'm in a place and been in a place, by the grace of God, for a long time. I only, really like to do what I move by.
Right.
Or else I feel like we just doing stuff then.
But even back in those days when you was doing that, you can tell like it was a whole blessing game. It was like you was coming up with different ideas and strategies to make people know that you were serious about your craft and what you was doing.
Yeah, it was necessary. It was like, what I'm saying? Like you had to have that period. You know what I'm saying? To get there's no this period without that one. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to come and show and prove. You know what I'm saying?
Growth.
Yeah, growth.
But just being focused, like you saying, your upbringing was so incredible. You were so focused on what you was doing. By the time you started getting in these lanes and getting in these circles, it was easy for you to move because you understood respect.
Right, for sure.
You understood respect. You understood how to move. You understood how to treat people, and that grew to a massive career and just something that you could stand up on and be like, "Hey, it's really easy. It's just all in about how you move, because I'm good at what I do already. God gave me the gift.
For sure.
I was born with the gift, but the manifestation came with understanding how to move."
Right, and that how to move, like you were saying, I feel like that's how you unlock those next levels, because like you said, we were saying earlier, there's a lot of talented people, but at the end of the day, the music industry is still an industry. So just like any business, I don't care if you work in finance, you do this, you sell houses, like in business, for people who want to do business with you, you have to have likable traits. You know what I'm saying? To excel in business. So it's like just me as a producer and having proven everything I've proved so far, and made a name for myself by having the trust. For people being able to trust something that my name's next to. Like, okay, cool, we've done that part. But even more than that is people continuing to want to work with me and do things with me and offer opportunities to me just based off the person I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying about just in business, is like being liked or being likable. Not saying you got to do anything fake, just like,
be yourself.
Exactly. So I feel like that I've always noticed that I feel like that's responsible for a lot of blessings that I have.
Futuristic Summer album is out now. After Futuristic Summer, where we going? What you thinking?
I've been thinking about that because we did the tape in probably a month and a half. The first few weeks, I didn't even know I was doing the tape. I was just going to the studio with J Money. Then
that speaks volumes. Did you say that again?
At first, I was just going to the studio with J Money.
Say it again.
It started out with me and J Money just going to the studio.
Okay, now, right there, Metro Boomin, it started with me just going in the studio with J Money. If you was Metro Boomin, you wouldn't have been thinking about J Money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, put your ego to the side. Put your ego to the side. reach to your people that you really have a genuine love and respect for, no matter what level you on or what level they on, because we all put our pants on the same way.
Man, we all bleed, you know what I'm saying? And we all here today and we all gonna be gone one other day. So I don't, all that hierarchy or I'm up here and you, like, you know, that's never existed to me, you know?
Never.
But it started with me and J Money in the studio, and then that same week it turned into me, J Money, and Roscoe Dash in the studio. Then we're making a lot of great records. Then, you know what I'm saying, then I started calling Shad and them, and then Travis Porter got in, and Walker. Not really that order, but it just started to keep growing. And we started to have this collection of songs where I was just like, man, we could really put a tape out real quick, because like all this all sounded so great. And over like, that was probably like a 2-month span. We did, I know how people say stuff and exaggerate like numbers on stuff, or like, oh, we did this, we did. But I was looking at the files from all the sessions. We definitely did over 100 ideas in this time period. You know,
I might need one of them futuristic leftovers, my boy.
Hey man, whatever you need. Hey, not leftovers.
I need one of them futuristic. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying all this to say, like, I'm trying to see what we're gonna do next. I definitely want to keep it going. I look at it like a Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, you're gonna get your solo Travis Porter project, your
superheroes.
You know what I'm saying?
Marvel.
Yeah.
So you got to do the futuristic comic book.
Futuristic comic book.
You got to do it.
He right.
Why not?
Take it back to the Heroes
got to
universe.
do it.
Yeah, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie.